You are listening to the Iconic Agent New Construction Marketing Podcast.
I'm Nathaniel Crawford.
And I'm Damon Green.
We've helped agents sell over $400 million in new construction since 2020.
And now we're here to skyrocket your sales. Let's build your real estate empire and create the life you deserve. In this episode, Nate and I discuss how often to go to the sales centers and how to find new construction.
So we talk about this a lot, and we still get the same question asked about, well, you know, how do I find new construction, one, and then how often do I go back and visit, sales centers?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that the first thing is people who work in sales centers, it's their job to be there. So I am of the opinion that it's very hard to annoy someone when it's their job to talk to you. Yes, it's, as someone who's in the sales center, it's their job to make sure I have updated sales materials. It's their job to make sure I know what's going on.
You want to keep me in the loop.
Exactly. That's why salespeople send regular emails. But like any other form of written communication, they can't put everything in the email. So once you have a relationship with somebody, and to sort of step back, when you're building that relationship, you stop by, hey, how you doing? I don't have a buyer right now for this project, but I would like to know more about the project so that I know I'm bringing the right buyers here. Right. So once you know that, then that's the first step in building that rapport. You're having that conversation. Great. So now you're on the email list. They told you the buyer profile. They gave you the presentation so you understand about the project. Now, moving forward, I usually stop by at really, really popular projects at least once a month. And if it's super duper popular, then I try to stop by more than once a month. But at least once a month, stop by. Hey, how you doing? Just wanted to touch base to see if you had any other, new incentives. What's the current inventory? And that's whether we're doing condos or single family. If they're selling, I want to make sure that if I'm talking to a potential client, they have 3 bedrooms, and I'm talking to this client about his 3 bedrooms. If they only had 5 3-bedrooms left last month, I don't want to come back and say, oh yeah, I got a client. I was just telling about those amazing 3 bedrooms, and the 3 bedrooms are sold out.
Yes.
So the easiest way to do that is to just stop by regularly. And it's not, every time you stop isn't an event. It's not a, hey, how you doing? I'm going to hang out here for 45 minutes and we're going to shoot the breeze.
Yeah, it's just drop by.
It's just, hey, I'm in and out. And a lot of times I will do it between appointments or when I'm en route somewhere, because that helps me to be able to book in my visit. So you don't burn a bunch of time while you're there.
You do it while you're in process of something else.
I'm headed to the office. I'm headed to go pick up my daughter from work. I'm headed to do something else. But hey, I just wanted to pop in, man, see how you're doing, how sales going, anything happen, what's going on. And they'll give you the skinny on whatever's happening.
Yeah.
Which is easy, and you're building that rapport because now they feel important. You're not dropping by to just, monotonize or beat them up, but hey, what's going on? And in the midst of that, keep in mind that a lot of these developments are going to be having different events, right? Yes. So they got, whatever event, happy hours or groundbreakings or unveiling new floor plans. So a lot of times you're not going to have to make up reasons to stop by.
Yeah.
They'll give you reasons to stop by because they got something going on.
It's funny, I had because I'm over here now, but yesterday I had one of my reps said, hey, come on out and bring Nate to Zena. Hey, come on out and bring Nate and come through. I was like, I'm actually going to be on the East Coast, so I'm not going to be able to. She's like, But one of the things I do, because I don't visit as much unless it's in the community I live in, but I will shoot out emails just to say, hey, what's going on? How's it going? And one of the things I do when I go shoot video, what I'll do is, because they're like, that's an interesting process that you're doing. I'll send them, hey, here's what I put together. Like, oh my goodness. Like, that's amazing. Like, you did that. And so just to let them know, hey, I'm doing something. Like, I'm helping. I'm here for you. I'm helping support you. And one of the other things I'll do, like, bribery goes a long way. So I had, JR sent me somebody down at in St. Pete. I went out there, met her first, chopped it up, met the client. Didn't work out. But what I did was I came back after the client left. I went and got $50 worth of Starbucks gift cards. It was $10 each, 5 people in the office. And I went over there just because dude was a little much. So I was like, hey, just want to let you know, I really appreciate, you taking the time. This is a great community. I might even move here. And this is the time when I was thinking about going down there. Then I realized I don't want to do all that right now. But I gave him the gift card, and she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I said, it's for you. And because she was cute, so I didn't want to think I was hitting on her. And she was way younger. So I was like, this is for you and your peoples. And she was like, thank you so much. And I stopped by there again. This is an luxury apartment complex. And I stopped by there again. She remembered. It was like, hey, what's going on? How things going? How's how's sales been going? How's lease up? But that's one of the things I do. And then I'll reach people, like I'll do voice notes on Instagram for some folks, or I'll do text messages when I'm not like in the area.
Yeah.
But I got to do a better job at going there more often in the future.
Yeah. One of the thing that I sort of use as an underlying theme whenever you're dealing with on-site salespeople is, like, a lot of salespeople, they are underappreciated. So other agents come in there and they ask for stuff and they want to do this. They treat them like they're their assistants, and they're rude. And then they have rude clients. So they do a lot of work, and sometimes they can feel unappreciated, and a lot of the work doesn't get noticed. It goes unnoticed. So as agents who are out here, letting them know that you appreciate what they do goes a long way. And
Everybody wants to be appreciated.
Exactly. And that saves deals, that helps you get referrals, that definitely gets you information about stuff that's coming online, and get you invites to events. Letting people know, man, I appreciate what you do. Whenever you bring, like, I brought clients, similar scenario. I brought clients somewhere and they were difficult clients, or they had a very specific need, and we had to jump through some hoops and go through changes to see if we can make it happen for them. And that was stuff that they wouldn't normally do, and they had to move appointments around and all this other stuff. So you want to make sure that when you're working with someone and they're doing that, they're going that extra mile to get a deal done, whether the deal happens or not, it makes sense. It's a good thing to do, to acknowledge that they went that extra mile for the possibility of getting the deal done.
Yes.
Because next time you come back with the client that needs that extra mile, that might be, the $5 million deal. That might be the record-breaking penthouse, and they need to do that little bit of extra. And they'll be less likely to do that extra if they did that extra for you last time and they didn't feel appreciated.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in to the Iconic Agent New Construction Marketing Podcast for Realtors. Subscribe now on your favorite podcast player. Visit theIconicAgent.com and grab the new construction buyer traction blueprint. And don't forget, join the 5,000 plus strong new construction marketing community at www.theIconicAgent.com/community. Catch you on the next episode.